I built a stock trading bot and gave it $100,000 to trade with, and here's what happened in 2 weeks. But firstly, I have to rewind to January of 2022. That is when I started watching Trades by Matt, which is a great channel by the way, and I had to try day trading. And to be honest, for the first 3 weeks I was really good at it and was making some nice profits. But after that I started overtrading and I became really emotional while trading, forcing trades on nothing but a feeling, which is like the worst thing you can do if you want to be profitable on the long run. So naturally I lost most of my money. But that is when it occurred to me, I can easily eliminate that problem by writing a trading bot. So I started watching tons of videos on YouTube. And to be honest, there is a lot of videos, but hardly anyone writes a bot with a successful strategy. And they usually let the bot trade for just a week, which is an extremely small sample size. This is also one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video. To start things off, I decided to write a program in Python because that's pretty much the only language I know. Secondly, I had to choose a platform that would let me execute trades. I've done a ton of research, but at the end I chose alpaca markets, since I found the most tutorials about it and to be honest it looks the coolest. And thirdly, I had to choose a stock that I would trade. Because I was day trading Nasdaq futures, I decided to go with SPY, since futures aren't available on alpaca markets. After that, I watched a ton of YouTube tutorials. The unfortunate part was that I couldn't find any up-to-date tutorials, even though I had to search across multiple web pages and spend days if not weeks. I have finally finished my program. And here is how it worked. The program basically extracted 15 of the latest 5-minute bars. Then it used their closing prices to calculate the simple moving average. I wrote a program that it starts trading 30 minutes after the market opens and stops trading 2 minutes before market close, and it also closes any open positions. I tested this bot and it worked fine for about 2 weeks, but then it suddenly stopped working, and it was because to get the bars I used a function that became deprecated, meaning it stopped working because a new version of the API was released. This happened 2 days after I started recording this video. I found a function that could replace the deprecated function, but this newer function had a 15-minute delay when retrieving data, and you just can't trade with delayed data. So I decided to write everything once again, but this time I was going to use WebSockets and stream data directly from the server to my computer. The program was in a sense quite similar with one main exception. I had to store a lot of variables and data outside the program, because every time I received a message with new data, the program reset itself. If you want me to show the whole code and go more into details, smash that like button and leave a comment down below. So when is the bot going to execute trades? Well, as of now my conditions are quite simple. If the price rises 0.19% above the 15 bars 5-minute simple moving average, the program will execute a buy. It will close this position if we get in profit by 1%, or the price drops 0.15% below the SMA. The program will enter a short position if the price drops 0.19% below the SMA, and it will close this trade if the price rises 0.15% above the SMA, or we get in profit by 1%. Over the coming weeks I will be tweaking these conditions and maybe even add some new strategies. I gave the bot $100,000 and let it trade for 2 weeks. I have to point out that this is paper money because of 2 main reasons. Firstly, alpaca markets unfortunately isn't available in my country for live trading, and secondly, I just don't have $100,000. So I do apologize if you were misled by the title, but in my defense, real money is just way more clickable than fake money. Plus, since the bot is trading and not a human, there is no difference in the performance. Anyway, here is how the bot performed in the past 2 weeks. So on the first day the bot lost money. To be precise, it lost 0.3%. Then on the second day it earned around 2%, and then on Friday the bot stopped working. Everything that we see from the 19th to the 22nd was me testing and writing a new bot. Then on the 23rd I used a bot that was using delayed data, and as expected it lost money. And then finally from the 24th onward I was using the newest trading bot. So on the 24th the bot earned around 1%, and on the next 2 following days it lost around 0.2%. So far in 8 trading days, my bot is up by 2.2%, which averages out to 0.28% per day. I was also experimenting with the conditions, and I found that if I lower the conditions, the bot starts buying and selling on fakeouts, which leads to it losing money. It also performs terribly if the price is moving sideways. but at the same time it performs really well if the price moves up and down a lot. Well, we still have 2 more days until this experiment is completed, so I'll see you in 2 days. Okay, so on Monday the bot gained 0.4% and on Tuesday it lost 0.63%, which is the worst day yet. But to be honest, I was testing a new strategy, so that might have played a part. So in total, over a span of 10 trading days, the bot gained $1,972.29, which means it gained around 1.9%, and that averages out to 0.19% per day. I have also written a new trading strategy and I'm going to make an update in the next 2 weeks. So if you don't want to miss out, subscribe to my channel and press the notifications bell down below. If you have any questions or recommendations, leave them in the comments down below, and thanks for watching.